Divvy la Bivvy.
Hi guys, up on the reservoirs again today. Got here early. It's getting lighter and lighter, earlier and earlier. So I got here this morning about 10 to 6, I guess. The time I got sorted out and lines in was about 6:30. It was beautiful. No movement in the wind at all. It's cloudy, so that's good. Quite overcast. It's likely to be cloudy all day, so they say, which is good. I brought lucky my little chum up with me. You probably maybe able to see it here, down beside me. 3 lines out. I had one first thing, lost it, came off. Didn't have it on very long, actually, to be honest with you, a few seconds. So probably very lightly hooked. Yeah, it's late March. I think it's about the 20th or something like that. So I'm going to measure the water temperature later. I think last time I came here it was 10 degrees, 10, 11 degrees. So I think it's warmed up a bit since then. So it's late March. I'm expecting the water to be sort of 12, 14 degrees, I would have thought. Yeah, although the last few days overnight it's been quite cold, down to about 3 degrees. So who knows? So let's see what happens. I'm going to do my best. 3 lines out, 1 popped up and 2 on the bottom. Half mackerel, half a mackerel, a joey mackerel and a sardine. So that's what happens. I think I'm the only person here, although I did see a car arrive whilst I was unpacking back at the vehicle, but it could be a dog walker, although I haven't seen them come round. They're a pain in the ass, the dog walkers. The problem is they let the dogs run riot and they've got no control of them, and then they come thumping down the bank and either splash in the water, knock the rods over, or start bloody jumping on my dog. They're being playful normally, but I just wish people would get hold of their dogs a bit more. I mean, not only that, they can get hurt, can't they? We don't want that, do we? So, anyway, enough babbling from me. So, let's see what happens. We're going to have a couple today, I feel it, in the water. There's a couple of biggies out there, and they're waiting for me. I haven't had a 20 out of here, so that's my aim this year, is to have a 20 out of here, and they're in here. I reckon there's a few in here. Certainly there was a couple of years ago a late 20, 27, 28 caught in here. Hasn't been seen for a couple of years, I don't think, but there's certainly a few in here over 20, and that's my aim, is to get one of the little puppies. So let's see. Time for a brew, guys. You got one of these? Great bit of kit. Brew kit. Put everything in here. Everything. These little. There you go. All in there. Kettle, gas canister, which I think is a 300 or 350. Lighter. On these lighters, as opposed to a ordinary lighter. I've got ordinary lighters to spare. And a little tiny Chinese gas stove. Brilliant. They are, they're really, really good. So let me show you. I'm sure you've seen them, but you can get them on eBay. Look around for them. They're all pretty much the same, and they vary in price. If you buy them from the tackle shops, they're mad money. They're like 50, 60, 70 quid or something stupid. There it is there. Goes in that little canister. I don't think I paid 20 quid for it. There it is, look. Comes out. I put the canister back in there. And this here just Undoes, look. And there's the legs, like that. Your 3 legs. That sits on the deck, like that. That goes onto your canister and your kettle on top of there, and the kettle's in here. It's like so good. So this is you can get much smaller than this, to be honest, but this fits in here nicely, and it's what size is that? It's 500 actually. 500. There you go. So last year a while certainly. I mean, I get normally about 3 trips out of it. One of these 3-4 trips maybe. A little tip is when you finish cooking or whatever, don't just switch it off from the valve, undo it, because they do leak a little bit, and A, you'll be losing gas, and B, it will actually be on fire. There'll be a little tiny flame in there, and you really don't need that, especially if you're in a tent. So leave it undone halfway, and you'll be fine. Here's my kettle, and I put all my gubbins and that in it, all my coffees and all that, saves room. There you go. Lid. And something else that you will want, although I don't think I'll be using it today, is one of these little windshields. They pack straight in there, pull it out, concertinas, look, and you put it around the kettle and on the fire, and it stakes into the ground and it stops the wind. It's a windbreak. They're excellent. Again, eBay, I don't know, tenner, something like that. I actually got 2. Bought one myself, and then my good wife and kids bought me one for Christmas the same day. So I got 2, but nothing like having a spare. You never know. Anyway, good little thing, but again, that goes in there, look, nice and neatly into the side. And so, got a bit here for a brew, and I use this little top here, put a bit of water in there for Lucky the dog. Got to look after him, yeah. So, what do I need? That's it really, just the water now, and I'm away. Handy little tip. Whilst the kettle's brewing, guys, I thought I'd show you this as well. If you've got a camera like I got here, and it's run to about 30 minutes and switches off, and then you have to keep doing it every 30 minutes, it does in 30-minute segments. So the battery lasts about an hour and a half. And if you're like me, out for like 10, 12, 14 hours, and you've got 3 or 4 batteries, you'd need a lot of batteries, because they only obviously run for about an hour and a half. These run for about 1 hour 37. I actually put one on yesterday, switch it on full and let it just go dead. And 1 hour 37, that's a 700 milliamp battery, run for 1 hour 37 on video. So you think, okay, I've got to charge them. So I got 4, and I'm numbered on 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got number 1 in at the moment. And obviously I take number 1 out and put number 2 in and so on. So I know where I'm at in the sequence. And the number 1, when I take it out, I charge it up. And I bought one of these little chargers units here. You can get them on eBay. They're all over eBay. And they've got a plug in the back, which you put, it comes with another plug, a 3-pin point, and you put it into the wall. But of course there's not many outlets or sockets out here. So how do you do it? Well, basically this here slides across, and you can put any size battery in there. Look, it slides across, and there's the 2 points, positive and negative, on the top of the battery. it's universal, takes any battery, and this slides right a long way out, believe me, a long way for a big battery. So you put your 2 pins in there, and then plug it up to a power bank. This is a 4,500 milliamp, so this will run forever, and certainly will charge up all those batteries again today. Plug in with a USB from there into a USB into there, and it goes into an ordinary, I don't know what those ports are called, those little ones there, but you could put it into another USB if you get USB to USB, and just leave it for, I don't know how long, so I haven't used it yet. It's the first time I got it, but I really needed one, and so there we go, and they're on eBay, so hopefully that will help you. Just bring that along as it fits perfectly into a sunglasses case, look, and I can charge all my batteries up, you don't have to worry about it. There you go. My kettle's bored, which has got to be good. Okay peeps, so just to add on to the video yesterday, because we left it in a bit of quandary about the charger. So as you see, it's charging. So basically what it had to be was from the power bank to this charger had to be USB to USB. It wouldn't go out of that little micro USB because that was an input. Common sense really, but it was big enough. The one thing you need to bear in mind is you'll probably have to use a USB 1 cable, because the others might be a bit too fast, and therefore the load is not enough from a power bank. So if you put in a different colour, like a red or a green or whatever it might be, purple, faster speed ones, it probably won't be enough, it won't work. So you need to get the lowest, the oldest one if you like, which is the USB 1. And I think they're white, aren't they? The cable itself is black, but that doesn't mean anything. I think it's the inside colour inside the USB is it's white, if I remember rightly. Anyway, it's the USB 1. And as you can see, look, it's charging it up. So, and this one the lights are on. So this is 4,500, and the battery is 700. So it's been on for half an hour or so. I suspect it takes an hour or so to charge it up, to be honest. But at least if you've got, like I have, 4 of them, you take out number 1, put it in, then when that one's finished after an hour and a half, when you take it out and put it in, you've still got a couple left, and this one will go on charge, and it just put it away, and it goes into a sunglasses case, or a glasses case, sunglasses case. Just goes in there, the cable's outside, and it's just locked away like that, and I can just leave it in there charging up, and then I can use my other ones and then rotate them. So hopefully you're going to get a couple more batteries, 2 or 3 more, and they'll give you an extra sort of 4 or 5 hours. So there you go. So hopefully that clarifies that for you, and then they're worth getting. Yeah, so there we go. Thanks. Anyway, so yeah, had one. Small little tiny jack on a sardine, ledger sardine, middle rod. Didn't feel very big at all. Obviously, as soon as I struck into it, I could feel it felt very small, and it was. I'm guessing, what was it, pound and a half, something like that. So it was a really small hook, just in the scissors, which was nice. I didn't even need any pliers or anything. I just pulled it out with my fingers. Put him straight back. Bosh! Didn't take a second to revive. He just zipped straight off. So, yeah. Off he went. So at least I haven't blanked, and that's the main thing, isn't it? It's awful, isn't it, when you blank? But anyway, it's a hard water fish, so I've had 3 runs. 2 I didn't get them, and the 3rd one was that a small pike. But like I say, it's hard water fish, and a lot of people I think will be quite happy with 3 runs. To be honest, if you're on this water, I've got another 3-4 hours to fish. I shall probably pack up about 5:30, something like that, and let's see how it goes from there. Yeah, let's see what happens. Obviously I didn't have the recording on because of the battery situation, which I thought I'd overcome by that power pack, but I will have for next time. So there we go. There we go. Still time, guys, for the monster. He's in here, or she. Oh well, that was on a sardine. Oops, that was on a sardine. Look at it, reasonable amount of time. Reasonable amount of time as well. That's a robin, that's okay. Yeah, give it a reasonable amount of time, which is normally longer than I normally do. I'll probably give it 15-20 seconds, I suppose. It was running, felt it, hooked into it, felt it. It just didn't, the hooks didn't stay. Brought it in, sardine was slashed quite badly. Changed it now and I put on a bluey, half a bluey. Put it out in a similar sort of position, oiled it up. So let's see if it's still around now, and because it didn't get the bait, so maybe it will still have another pop. Let's see. Not a very big one, but there we go. Couple of pound.